Hi Aquarius, how's it going? Happy Friday. It's Friday for me, but whenever you come across this video is when you're supposed to receive the messages. This is going to be a bonus reading for October. I've already cleared the energy of the cards and pulled the cards. I'm not a tarot card reader. I just channel the messages, okay? So all the messages that you receive today are from Spirit. If I pick something up with my intuition, I'll let you know it's from me. Otherwise, all the messages are from Spirit, okay? And it's a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. Don't try to make it fit if it doesn't fit. And always check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs in case you have messages over there. And if any of your cards come out upside down, it means you're getting extra protection from Spirit, okay? All right, let's get started. So, Aquarius, your first card that came out is the Four of Swords. This card represents your current situation. The message on the card is, I take the time I need to rediscover my vitality. That's just on the bottom there. Okay, I gotta be careful I don't light myself on fire here with all my candles. So, your first card is the Four of Swords. And again, this card represents your current situation. So this card is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, mostly Libra. So the Four of Swords represents several different things. It could be you're withdrawing. It's a card of withdrawal, or you're in self-protection mode. You're rejuvenating, needing solitude. Maybe you feel like you're being held in a suspended state. You're rebuilding your strength. You're planning for your future. You're retreating. You're relaxing. You're meditating. You're recuperating. You're resting. Spirit really wants you to rest. After you work really, really hard. After working hard, you need to rest, okay? That's really, really important. You're introspecting. You're looking within. Maybe you're experiencing some kind of fear right now, anxiety, stress. Maybe you're feeling overwhelmed. You need peace and quiet. This card is telling you to have faith, okay? Yeah, in self-protection mode, needing solitude. Need to relax, meditate, recuperate, rest. You're contemplating things. It's a card of restoration. It could represent awaiting you're waiting for someone who's going to make you, who will set you free. It could represent hospitalization, again, being held in a suspended state. Okay, so let's just keep going. And then what's crossing you, or what's challenging you, or your situation, you have the Queen of Cups, and you have the Wheel of Fortune. This Queen of Cups says, I trust my knowing and follow my heart. And the Wheel of Fortune says, I trust whatever the universe brings. Okay, so that's a major arcana, the Wheel of Fortune. The Queen of Cups can represent you or someone in your life, or it could represent a situation, and it can be male or female in a general reading. Okay, the Queen of Cups is represented by Cancer in the zodiac. So the Queen of Cups is someone who is very warm, kind, is intuitive, is a healer, very caring, could be a counselor, very compassionate, is intuitive, is in flow, could be a psychic. It could represent Usually it's a mature emotional female, very loving, beautiful, warm, could represent a good mother, someone who's very supportive, shy, easily wounded, pretty. It could represent peace-loving, someone who's sensitive, has many creative talents, is a good listener, is very imaginative, emotionally stable, loyal, faithful. This card represents happiness. Could represent a counselor. And then your second card is the Wheel of Fortune, just for a clarifier. Major Arcana card. Trust whatever the universe brings you, whatever you're struggling with at this time, trust that it's for a reason, okay? The Wheel of Fortune says you're going in a new direction. It's destiny set in motion. It's karma. You're at a turning point. You're experiencing some kind of change right now. It's fortune, it's success. It could be unexpected events. Maybe you're experiencing an upheaval, or maybe you're meeting your soulmate. It's a card of soulmates and good luck, fate, destiny, the cycles of life, and inevitable fate. Maybe you're meeting this person. I don't know. It'll be different for all of you. But that's what the Wheel of Fortune is. Something has been set in motion, and it's karma, but it's good karma, okay? It's good luck. You're just going through the different cycles of your life. Some of you are at a turning point. You're making some changes. Decisive moments is what this card could represent. Making some big decisions, maybe, okay? And then your third card is your foundation card. This card represents the basis of your situation or foundation. You have the 10 of Wands, 9 of Swords, and Ace of Cups. So the 10 of Swords, I love and care for myself first. Okay. 10s are like completion, endings, achievements. Okay. But this card says, this is Sagittarius energy. It's Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, but mostly Sagittarius. This card's all about hard work again. Really working hard. Remember I said you have to rest. You work really hard. Some of you may be feeling overburdened, like you have lots of responsibility, lots of duties. You're feeling stress, struggles, a lot of weight on your shoulders. Feeling restricted. Maybe some of you are being taken for granted, or you're taking too much on. It's accomplishments, it's overloaded, extra responsibilities, burnout. It's an uphill struggle. This is a card of obligation, delays, resistance. Some of you may feel like you've lost your way or lost your focus. Some of you are attaining your goals and you feel satisfied. You've gained a lot of experience, but rest and regeneration are needed. Again, Spirit is saying that, okay? This card could also represent a lack of fun or a lack of spontaneity, but Spirit's saying keep going. The end is in sight, okay? You're at the end. 10 is the end. The next message is the 9 of Swords. Trust in the present moment. Trust exactly where you are in your life cycle at this time again, okay? Even if it's feeling challenging, it's for a reason. This card says that you're feeling, again, a lot of fear, a lot of anxiety, a lot of worry, negativity. This is Gemini energy. Maybe some of you are having a lot of migraines, feeling hopeless, overwhelmed again. This is a card of maybe focusing on the past too much. It's not sleeping well, insomnia. It's feeling isolated. Maybe you're having nightmares. Again, this is a card of burden. Feeling burdens, a lot of burden, the inability to cope with life or the inability to face life. It's doubt, it's stress again, feeling a lot of stress at this time. Insomnia, a troubled conscience. It's suffering, deep unhappiness, mental anguish, being at your breaking point. It's a card of despair. Overwhelmed with guilt, overwhelmed with regret, overwhelmed with remorse. Isolation again. Joylessness. This card could also represent making mountains out of molehills too. Maybe you're going through menopause at this time and feeling very hormonal. This card could represent that too. Maybe you feel like you're the subject of gossip, which could represent the Nine of Swords as well. But then the last clarifier on top of that is the Ace of Cups. Welcome new love and trust what it brings is the message on the card. Okay, welcome new love and trust what it brings. So aces, you know, you have tens for beginnings, aces or tens for endings, completions, achievements. Aces are beginnings. This is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. This is all about love, joy, happiness, abundance. New beginnings, a new romance. It could be conception, pregnancy for some of you, fertility, feeling renewed. You're socializing, you've had an emotional awakening. It's compassion, creativity, nourishment, celebrations, and being able to express yourself emotionally. It's a card of intuition and spirituality. You're experiencing new feelings, okay? It's a card of contentment, joy, nourishment. So that's what you get to, that's your foundation card. And then your fourth card is the Tower, Major Arcana. I surrender and know how to go forward. And then you have the King of Pentacles. I am sure of my place in the world. Okay, so your fourth card represents your past, but is relevant to your current situation. Okay, so the Tower is Scorpio energy, represented by Mars in astrology. So this card could be about change again, experiencing some kind of change. It could be sudden, unexpected change, some changes in your life. It could be some kind of conflict, destruction, trauma, some kind of chaos. Maybe you're confused about something. It's confusion, it's pain, disruption, disapproval. It could be unexpected changes, loss, tragedy. It could be bankruptcy. Maybe you've had a sudden revelation or you're experiencing some kind of awakening. Okay, it could represent a natural disaster, which we've just had. Maybe you live in an area where you had to you just had to deal with that, because even though this card represents your past, it could be like as early as this morning. Okay, and then on top of that, so some kind of loss, tragedy. Yeah, it could be divorce. It could represent abuse, violence. Again, please just take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, don't try to make it fit if it doesn't fit. It's not meant for you, because it's a general reading. And then the clarifier is the King of Pentacles. This is Taurus energy. So this is either you or someone in your life, or a situation. The King of Pentacles, male or female in a general reading, very reliable, generally a mature, grounded male, is successful, dependable, sensible, loyal, fair, traditional. Your hard work is paying off, Spirit is saying. You're bettering yourself. You're not a risk taker, if this is you. Okay, Aquarius? You have high status. You're very principled. This card is all about abundance, prosperity, security. Again, ambitious, safe, kind. You're reaching your goals again. You're very self-reliant. This is a card of leadership, business, wealth, being conservative. Someone who is very supporting, protective, patriarchal, could represent a wealthy businessman or woman. A provider could represent an empire. Someone who's very encouraging, sensual. They see things through to the end. They're very honest, faithful, patient, careful, generous, practical, traditional, stable, disciplined, cautious, humble. Represents stability as well. Okay, self-reliant, reaching your goals, very principled. You're thriving at this time. Okay, and then your immediate future, what's likely to happen very soon in your life, is the Magician, Major Arcana card. I manifest perfectly what I desire is the message on the card. Okay, so this is your immediate future message, what's likely to happen very soon in your life. This card represents someone who's asserting their will, someone who's being resourceful, has a lot of skills, ability. Just keep concentrating on what you're doing. You have a lot of charisma, magnetism, a lot of skill again. This is a card about logic, very logical, intellectual. You have concentration and psychic powers. You have amazing willpower, a lot of wisdom. You can manifest whatever you desire, take inspired action, whatever. You can create whatever you want. This is a card of manifestation, creation. You have a lot of power. This is a card of mastery, being the center of attention, having a lot of potential, a lot of influence, being resourceful. Okay, resourcefulness. And then the outcome you desire most in your situation, Knight of Pentacles. I deserve financial security is the message on the card. And then the Eight of Pentacles. I dedicate myself to what I believe in. So the Knight of Pentacles, again, can be you or someone in your life, male or female. Knights are messengers usually. This is Virgo energy. So again, Spirit is saying if this is you, Aquarius, you're very practical, reliable, efficient, stoic, committed, patient, hardworking. Again, hardworking keeps coming up. I want to write that down because I'll probably use that in my title. Because it keeps coming out. But remember, Aquarius, to rest. Okay, make sure you're resting because you work really hard. You're very loyal. You're persistent. You can be defensive. Spirit saying you finish what you start, or you're finishing what you started. You're working for what you want. You're making your dreams and wishes come true or come through. Keep persisting. This is a card of persistence. You're environmentally conscious. You're very efficient, very responsible, conservative. You're getting back to nature, or you're working with nature. This is a card of routine and productivity, very productive, responsible, efficient. Slow and steady wins a race, Aquarius. Okay, you're sensible, you're considerate, you're stable, you're responsible, respectful, practical. You can be a little bit nervous. You can be a little bit stubborn sometimes, but you're very ambitious, Spirit is saying. Okay, and then the clarifier is the Eight of Pentacles. And this is the apprenticeship card. So they're talking about skills again. Being productive, accomplishing a lot, hard work, self-employed, being dedicated, doing repetitive tasks. You're going to be successful. This is a card of success. You're acquiring new skills, new qualifications. You have a lot of confidence. You're putting a lot of attention into detail. Okay, this is job satisfaction. You're achieving your goals again. When I say again, it means the spirits keeps repeating the messages. You have a lot of talent, expertise. You're a mastery. This is a card of mastery, commitment. You're going to be receiving a lot of awards. Again, you have a lot of ambition. You're building your business. This is a card of trade, reputation. You're the card of the craftsmanship, quality. You're in the I can't say it, preparatory stage, you know, preparatory stage. Apprenticeship. This is a card of financial security, seeing results. You have a lot of passion for this. You have a lot of high standards. You have a lot of diligence. It could also represent scholarship. So again, just take how it resonates. And then your 7th card is the Fool, Major Arcana. I am guided and protected on my life journey, is the message on the card. Okay, so the Fool card, your self-image card, how you see yourself. This card's all about new beginnings, going on an adventure. It could be traveling. It represents youth, having a lot of courage. It's a card of openness and trust, risk-taking again. It could also be being foolish, though. It could be, so be careful. You're not being foolish or careless, okay? It could represent foolishness, carelessness, being spontaneous, being a free spirit. It's a card of freedom, a new cycle. Okay, we talked about that with the Wheel of Fortune. A clean slate. It's beginnings, a fresh start, going on an adventure. It's originality. It could represent a lack of commitment, innocence, freedom. And then your 8th card represents your environment or how others see you and your situation, and you have the 5 of Cups. I will move forward when the time is right. Maybe you don't feel like moving forward with a situation or a person or something like that. Again, it'll be different for all of you at this time, but you'll move forward when you're ready. This is Scorpio energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but mostly Scorpio. So you're releasing emotional baggage. You're experiencing some kind of personal setbacks, or you've accepted something. It's a card of acceptance. You're moving on. You're finding peace. You're forgiving yourself. You're seeing the positives in the situation. You're content. But it also represents stagnation, feeling stuck. Some of you are letting go of grief. You're letting go of guilt. You're letting go of regret. You're letting go of sorrow. You're overcoming despair. You're releasing emotions. You're moving forward, or you're accepting help. You're healing. You're releasing emotions, and you're rejoining the world, is what this card represents, okay? And then your hopes and fears card, what you hope for or fear the most in your situation. You have the Lovers. I trust my knowing and make a commitment. The King of Cups, I am my own anchor. And then the Two of Wands, I focus on what I want and I make it happen. That's what you hope for or fear the most. So you got the Lovers. Major Arcana card, okay, represented by Gemini. Shh. It's just my little Jack Russell making all that noise in the background. Sorry. So your hopes and fears, the Lovers. This is all about love, unions, partnerships, relationships, choices, romance, having a sexual connection with someone. It could be a new possibility, making major choices or major decisions in your life right now. Again, this is soulmates. Being tempted, it's balance, unity, harmony, sexual attraction, shared values, kindred spirits, values in alignment. And then on top of that, you have the King of Cups. Again, this is either you or someone in your life. It can be male or female in a general reading. So the King of Cups is represented by Scorpio. And this card set, the King of Cups is someone who's emotionally balanced, usually represents a mature, compassionate man, someone who is very calm and caring, friendly, compassionate, sympathetic, diplomatic, wise, responsible again, respected again, considerate, sometimes is easily swayed, very balanced between their head and their heart, is tolerant, loyal, faithful, affectionate. He represents a good husband, a good partner, a good father. He could be a spiritual guide in your life. Someone who's generous, easygoing. He's a married man, very family oriented. Hold on, I just have to see my dog here. Okay. Sorry about that. She just likes to be so noisy when I'm doing a reading. Wise, diplomatic, devoted, could be an advisor in your life, a counselor in your life. Is romantic, charming, devoted, again, family oriented, generous, easygoing, kind, honorable, compassionate, in control, balanced. Okay, and then so that's what you hope for, I would assume, not fear. And then you have the Two of Wands. Focus on what you want and make it happen is the message on the card. You're focusing on what you want and you're making it happen. Again, you're making decisions. This is a card of Wanderlust, which I love for you. You're planning for your future. You're taking the first step. You're taking risks, which they already talked about with the Fool card, right? This is Aries energy. Maybe some of you are traveling overseas. This card could represent two paths to choose. Cooperating, you're leaving something comfortable, expansion with regards to overseas. You're planning for your future, you're leaving home, you're making decisions. It could also represent feeling a lack of contentment, suddenly leaving. You're deciding, should I stay or should I go? It's a card of waiting. Again, this card is telling you to rest after working hard. Someone who has a lot of patience, or it's telling you to have patience, trust. There's anticipation, there's restlessness, withdrawal again, detachment again, feeling detached. This card talks about, you know that saying, the grass is always greener on the other side? No, it's not. It's greener where you water it. It could represent immigration, okay? Planning for the future, discovery, making a lot of progress, looking at your options. And then your last card is your future card, the Three of Pentacles. When I show my work, others give support, is the message on the card. So this card represents your future if all is to remain as is. This card's talking about apprenticeship again, the craftsperson again, achievements again, reward again, recognition. You're building your success, commitment again. You're pooling your energy. You're so determined. You're learning. You're implementing. You're dedicated. You're a tradesperson. This is teamwork, collaboration, building, quality. You're motivated. You pay a lot of attention to detail. I like that message because, again, they're talking about that. Why are the doors? It's really windy out tonight. Holy cow. Yeah, determined, collaborations. You're gonna be rewarded. You're gonna be recognized of your abilities. You're studying, you're growing, you're working hard, you're sharing your goals, teamwork, collaborating, apprenticeship. Again, a lot of attention to detail. Your hard work is paying off. Goals, motivated. So that is your reading, Aquarius. If this reading helped you at all or gave you any guidance, if you could please like, or even better, leave me a comment. I would love to know if you received any insider guidance from it. Makes it all worthwhile for me. I'm sending you lots of love. Just remember, take a break after working hard, okay? You gotta pace yourself. Balance is the key. Thank you so much for letting me channel these messages today for you from Spirit. I'm really grateful. I'll see you next time. Sending you lots of love and a big hug. Bye. Take care.